Okay. Finally we can get back. Feels like it's been a long night since yesterday, but man, I was certainly busy off screen. I finished building my Astra, Yishuan, and even my Nekomata. The only thing I haven't done so far is get these done yet for her, because didn't want to spoil myself to the bosses yet. But everything else I'm more or less built up as best as I'm satisfied with, at least.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Aside from some extra little exploration of the investigation zone, I have not done much else. For now, let's just not waste any more time and get right back into it.
Well, we found Eric and told him about Paolo.
We've all been deceived by the Exaltists. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product caused the chaos in the city. No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all. They think it's just another safety incident.
How should the regular people know about the Exaltist?
I knew it. The Exaltists are pinning everything on Porcelumix. Maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine in the first place, causing the original corruption incident. Eric, you're the head of the Union. Can you get them to tell everyone the truth?
No. The Union is beyond my control now. The members are riling people up and organizing protests. I contacted them earlier, but they just scoffed and hung up on me.
Seriously? You're doing a terrible job leading them!
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those members have always been Dr. Lore's subordinates? You're just their puppet. They're using you to get past Porcelumix's background check.
Ah.
You're right. Dr. Lore is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planted around him.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stand together and fight Porcelumix for what we were owed. And in the end, we were just pawns being used in the Exaltists' plan. This is all my fault. I dragged Paolo and everyone else into this.
It's alright, man, you didn't know.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up! What we need right now is a plan to fix the problem. Any updates from the Union?
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to prepare for a large-scale protest.
Gathering in the Hollow?
That's never a good thing.
Not right. Dr.
Sure, they can
Lore sent
protest in a
patients
safe
into the Hollow
environment.
for treatment too, and then sacrificed them. Maybe they're planning to do something similar. Yeah, they're probably trying to use the protest as an excuse to lure more people into the Hollow.
We have to find a way to stop them.
You gotta get moving. Phone rings.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Huh? Damien?
I feel like it hasn't been long enough.
What happened? I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. After all, I am public enemy #1 right now. I'd always suspected Dr. Lore's motives weren't so simple, but I never thought the Exaltists were pulling the strings behind him. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors is nearly impossible. And I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed earlier today.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute alleviating water to even more people during tonight's gathering.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. It won't be easy to clear up the rumors.
Like, really, think, people. Why would you need to go to a hollow in order to get treatment? Like, that seems like a very misguided mindset to have.
Outbreak in the city. So, I have a favor to ask.
It's just not very smart at all. Go somewhere where there is corruption to get cured of corruption. Just to get corrupted again, right after.
Sabotage with you keeping an eye on it.
You mean you want us to manage the medicine distribution?
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be provided by the city authorities and distributed to all citizens for free. Porcelumix will cover all the costs and losses.
Free anti-corruption medicine? That'll cost a fortune. But it'll definitely bring people here and give us a chance to explain the truth.
Maybe you're not so bad, Damien. And your
Yes.
weird yellow pupils.
I can spread the word to the workers too. They'll come and get the medicine, and we'll make sure they hear what's really going on.
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point and prevent further chaos in the city tonight. We'll also try to find a way to stop that gathering in the hollow ASAP.
Thank you. I'll leave it to you then, mystics of Swabian Temple.
It's Swabian. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Keep working hard, 20. The Shifu Yukoi Sama are so kind. They never forgot about us, and they're still willing to give us medicine. Yeah, they're such nice people. Can I really take it for free? I have 2 sick people at home. We're completely broke. It's completely fine. Really, thank you, Shifu Yukoi Summit. Come get your medicine. Got plenty of it to go around. What you got to say, bro?
Belle, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the alleviating water.
Why haven't you changed into your alternate outfit yet?
I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were all early recipients of the alleviating water. Which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random. The Exaltists planned it from the start.
I knew it! They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and rally people into gathering to protest.
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lore. Turns out he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective and triggering the corruption outbreak. The corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test run. Several data observation points in the Hollow have also been marked out. I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuation too. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to cover their tracks.
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in
They're certainly thorough.
using the miasma to mask their true objective. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence. Then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porsalumex. These people are vile. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels? I've got a feeling one of them might be where the Exaltists are hiding.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So I've checked those locations and narrowed it down to one site that stood out. If we head there now, we might be able to catch them.
Let's hurry then.
Good, we've got them now. Thanks, Wise. I'll gather everyone and head into the Hollow right away.
Well, guys, everyone hurry explain the situation.
What? You found their hideout?
Possibly.
Awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson.
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear.
Hell is Ishuan
Can't we
doing
give them a
by
taste
now?
of their
It's
own
been like a
medicine?
day.
Too bad Shifu can't come with us. Someone's got to stay behind to look after her, too. Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple to watch over Shifu and Wise?
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help take those bastards down, if that's your request, I'll stay.
Rest assured, Junior Shuyuan. I'll make sure to give them a few extra punches on your behalf.
Is everyone here? Perfect. Once we're ready, let's head out and find the Exalted's hideout and teach them a lesson they won't forget. Perfect, I can't wait to show them what I'm made of. I'll bring someone else.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
I mean,
Only
logically she's not with us, but
I can help.
Did you call me?
why not? Well,
I'll help you.
I'll protect this.
I would.
Awaiting further instructions.
sure, why not? I'm sure this will work. Want to follow what the story is doing and not bring her along.
Analysis of the abnormal data shows that the Exaltus hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an ambush.
Don't worry, we have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through, especially Dr. Lore.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Must be nearby. We gotta find him.
Let's do this. Oh, the music's picking up. Yeah.
Ready.
Fufu is really fun. I can't wait to get her.
Finally! Where the heck are the Exaltus freaks hiding anyway?
Get down, Senior. You'll scare them off.
Guess I'll take that.
Where's Dr. Lore hiding? I swear he's around here somewhere!
Those are the Exaltist supplies.
Just wait till I find him. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
Keep those claws sharp, Jufufu.
It's a trap!
Figures. Okay, buddy, who do you think you are talking like that? You're not scary, my man.
Cannot be defied.
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
You're looking for a new one? Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg.
Hey! Yeah! Counter!
Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's see how long you last.
Give them a taste of your through.
Target acquired. Roger. Open fire!
Come on, shred him up.
Have a taste of the Young Depth unique technique!
Just on strike!
There we go. Miasma Hall continues to spread. Dr. Lord gradually retreats toward the miasma as he looks frantically into his communicator.
Great Overseer, please witness me. I've completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined.
The Overseer has spoken.
There she is again.
Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
It's only a matter of time until she showed up.
I understand. The time has come. Overseer Mevarok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement!
Wait, what are you doing?
He's about to shift. Dr. Sears into himself and the miasma envelops and the miasma erupts in dancing flames as he vanishes into shudder shrieks.
May the Creator refine me.
Here we go again. The Dr. Lord's corrupted, the shrine of miasma calms. Hello? There we go. Meanwhile, someone within the hollow.
Great Overseer.
Ew.
One of our gathering points was taken out by Yunque's summit.
That's gross looking.
But there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. The plan remains on track. With you here to guide us, the ritual is sure to succeed.
Yes. Let's get started. Only through the creator's refinement.
I feel like this is something I'll see on the prototype games.
True peace.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupted. And who was the great overseer he mentioned? Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists?
Of course, there's gotta be.
That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to make alleviating water. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd. We can't let them fall victim to the Exaltist sacrifice ritual. And if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't here. Can we pull this off by ourselves?
Belle, Shifu's awake now.
Nah, that's good
How
news.
is she? Is she feeling better?
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
We don't have much time. I'll tell her.
Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay?
As gently as
She's
it
like a
needs to
kitty
be.
that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
Aren't you a tiger, not a cat? Yishuan, how you doing?
Belle, how are things out there?
Shifu, you're awake. Are you feeling better? Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
That won't be necessary. I'm mostly recovered. Don't dodge my question, Belle. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers, aren't they?
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the hollow, only to sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
From the look on your face, that's not the whole story, is it? No need to hold back. Speak your mind.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunque Summit. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again. Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lore said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We mishandled it. It was a mistake on our part. Belle, do you remember what I told you before? About the former High Preceptor Yizhang? My sister?
Yeah?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday, and see the world together. But after we joined Yunque Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming sword.
Ah, there it is.
The Qingming sword? What's that?
It's Yunque Summit's most prized relic. A blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
That comes at a cost.
That powerful? I'm sure it must come with a cost.
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses, and in the end, your life itself. That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories? That's a high price to pay.
When Yijang became High Preceptor and received that sword,
Do you
we
need
made
to
a
keep that
promise
sword still?
that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise.
There's a hint of sorrow in Yishuan's expression as she begins to explain what happened on the day of her old capital's fall.
When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her, she turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister had completely forgotten me.
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really worth it? But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. The people my sister had saved. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise. But now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Suibian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest. I tried to talk them out of it, but
Man,
no one
I
would
know the
listen.
full story by watching that
Rumors
animation,
are
but
spreading about
they
me
kept
being
that little bit
bribed by
there
Porce
secret for
Lumix.
this. Man.
No one trusts me anymore. At this point, we're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists. Even though Dr. Lore is gone, their plan is still in motion.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few of us?
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Suibian Temple. She has something to tell us.
No time to lose. Let's get moving. Lots of people out here, huh? A short while later, everyone gathers in front of the Suibian Temple.
Shifu, are you alright?
Ah, that's a cool look. That's a cool picture.
I'm fine. There's no need to worry. Belle told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yijang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission, but only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others. And now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunque's summit into the hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the hollow. Yunque's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Of course not.
Isha and Shifu, please, you have to help them.
Yeah! Please, don't abandon us!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula. On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
Alright guys, let's head to the hollow and stop that Exaltus ritual. She wants to stay here and protect Wise, so he can focus on navigating, keeping on the citizens in the city too. Got it. If any Exaltus start causing trouble in the city and go stirring up trouble with the citizens, I'll take care of them. Alright, I'll leave it to you. The rest of you, get ready with me and move out. This time, I'm going to put an end to it all. This is it. Guess I didn't have too much left after yesterday, but... oh well. Let's do this. It's quiet.
Belle, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't listen. Think of a way to win their trust. Belle, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something.
Yeah, Wise is right. There's something wrong with the miasma in this area. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to.
Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Something's going on up ahead.
What do you see?
Ethereals! Watch out!
We gotcha.
Strength and finesse.
Leave it to me!
I'll take charge!
Yin and yang.
Watch your back!
Breaking through!
An opening.
That gave me a scare!
Nothing to it. Just small fry.
Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
You okay, man?
Looks like there's someone over there.
Thank goodness you're not with the Exaltist. My friend and I came here for the gathering, but we got surrounded by Exaltists. They dragged us to the nearby cellar. We never expected there'd be Exaltists here, and they say the Overseer is nearby too, preparing some kind of ritual. Overseer. It must be the Exaltist Overseer Dr. Lord mentioned. They must be nearby. I don't know, I pretended to pass out. I didn't even dare open my eyes. I managed to sneak out when they weren't paying attention after they left the cellar. But my friend is still locked up down there. Please, I'm begging you, go to the cellar and help me rescue my friend. Also, it looks like the Exaltist set up some devices nearby, creating this weird barrier. If we can find those control devices, we should be able to break the barrier. Try looking around the area. More specialized.
Good! We cleared out a lot of miasma. Wise, how are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. Something feels off. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area. You be careful, Wise.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Should be all good now.
Let's get moving.
That person just now said there's something dangerous around here.
Ooh.
I kinda wanna see it for myself.
Yeah, that was a weird mask. We got a summoners now, huh? Son of Theros from miasma.
Is this the danger they were talking about?
Get over here, little man, small man.
Obliterate form and spirit.
Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them? See her? She's drawing them in.
Behavior will be tolerated.
Oh, right.
Not exactly are the Exalted planning.
They're really learning to pick up some interesting toys.
Setting up some kind of ritual. It's over there. Watch out for the miasma.
Got more buds to pop. More lines to connect.
Careful. There's a lot of miasma around. There's a heavy stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find some clues up ahead. There should be a clue somewhere around here.
At least there's some materials around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way. Yeah. Like something's hidden in the miasma around here. Reality and illusion.
Surrender now!
Slice him up, slice him up, slice him up, like a scratch pull.
Leave it to me. Evil shall be purged.
Tanky fella.
Time is right. Crank up the heat!
Swift yet still. Release.
Good. That's the last of them. Found it. It's here.
More miasma pits everywhere.
Belle, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
Just peachy.
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby.
We've barely heard from you, Fairy, this whole
Large amount
chapter.
of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltists placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay. Please be careful.
Around here. Seems to have dissipated.
What could they have put around here, huh?
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kind of
So much
gross.
alloy around.
I definitely don't want to touch it.
rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Let's go. Are they out preparing for the Creator's, gathering? Or was it a feast?
Ritual.
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's refinement.
Well, whatever it's called, we're gonna stop it anyway.
I think we can go that way. Everyone, watch out!
Whoop. Hold still.
Evil shall be purged.
Whoa! Something weird over there.
What you see?
These are experiment logs for the medicine?
What do they say?
What in the world are the Exaltists up to? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma?
Ooh.
Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Belle, I got your video message. It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow. I'm sure of it.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to keep an eye on things and make sure everyone's safe.
Cool. Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve.
Good job, Lil Bangu.
That's great, Belle.
That was definitely gonna hatch, though.
I'll guide them out of the Hollow, leaving the rest to you.
Ew.
There was a key card in that lab report folder. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
Dark down here.
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't put that evil on me, Junior! Why would you say something like that?
What the heck are those? Ooh. A fat one. Sheer damage to the Norse defenses. Hit it hard.
This kind of thing was in the basement.
Oh, it's got belly's open up like.
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
Yeah.
I'll take charge. Exclusive recipe made just for you.
Keep your guard up. Watch out.
Amateur.
That's doing something.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's fast. Jesus. Alright, buddy. Calm down.
Swiftly
Keep still. We are getting murky. Took care of that one.
Ugh. Not like fighting that one.
Can you shut down this lab?
Master,
Not like the look of that
we
one.
need to shut down this facility.
What the heck are these things? Is there anything
Its power
looking inside
circuit
them?
is nearby. You can disable it to cut the power to the...
Okay, let me see where the circuit is. Alright, the power's been cut. Looks like this might be an Exaltist base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse.
It'll just make it all scary when you do get picked off when you're together.
And get out of this place.
People.
Huh?
They don't look too good.
This device looks kinda weird.
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
If I had to bet, this would be like what they're injecting inside themselves. Or maybe just some sort of sample?
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related to the abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But this is not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
How many people have the Exaltists fooled?
We'll come back for you all, just hang on for a bit longer.
Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
Daily limit.
Allow me. Insignificant grapple. That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
Surrounding miasma intensifies. Seems the Exalted ritual site nearby. Everyone notices this strange area and decides to take a short break and discuss how to proceed. The miasma concentration is getting stronger around here. Looks like the ritual site must be nearby. If our intel is right, the Exalted Overseer should be here too. I was going to have you leave the hollow, but if you run into any Exalted goons on your way out, that'd be even more dangerous. Things are pretty urgent, and I can't spare Fufu or Yinshu to escort you. When the combat starts, just hide somewhere safe and keep yourself out of trouble. Got it. Don't worry, Shifu, we'll be careful. Clock Tower Plaza. Ooh. Almost there. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. That's... Ooh. Oh, you're a freak-looking one.
You are just in time.
No preamble, huh? Just get right into it. I know Another strange ethereal hand thing. Alright, let's do this. What the heck are you?
It's no more than a petty excuse for you to defeat the world. Let's make this quick.
I gotta start hearing this again, all over again. Last guy was enough with that singing over and over again. Tell me it's gonna be a thing with you guys.
Evil shall be purged. Purge corruption, restore purge.
Oh god, the effect is so cool.
Cycle of yin and yang. Get it.
Oh boy, what's it doing? Woof.
Your dream! Take this!
Ah, this is so cool. Get used to it.
My asthma around us is thinning out!
Then restore purge. Evil shall be purged.
Let's finish her off while we got the chance!
Don't you run away.
Tell your creator to want purge.
The time is right! Break up!
The exalted machinations end here. Resist still.
Ah. Oh, what's it doing? Oh boy.
We're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than
Oh boy.
all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger,
Is this a dream?
please tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yishan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her.
As any good sister would.
Yishan. Live on. This is our promise.
Haha. Ah, yin and yang. Ah, so cool.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path.
Oh my god.
I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yixuan.
Aisha,
Wipe out all evil!
Let's do this!
To end it!
God, the giggling on the floor is so cool!
Reality and illusion.
I won't! Dishonor Yunquei Summit!
For the summit!
Swift yet still.
Hold on.
Evil shall be purged.
God, I need music too, it's so good. Yeah.
Have a taste of the Yunquei Jet's unique technique!
Yeah.
Reality and
Gotcha.
illusion. Cycle of yin and yang.
That cycle.
Evil shall be purged.
Ah.
Break.
That was so cool. God damn, that was awesome. Oh my god. After thwarting the Exalted Overseer's plot, the miasma around them begins to dissipate. Though the hollow remains perilous, the malice once lurked in the shadows finally seems to be receding. After briefly checking the surroundings, the group from Yunquei Summit guided the trapped victims out of the hollow to receive treatment. With Exalted's plot finally brought to an end, the long dark night seems to be at last be giving away to the sliver of dawn.
Awesome! We finally defeated the Overseer. No one will fall victim to their lies again. Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they all right?
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltists preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelumix said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe.
So I guess Porcelumix isn't so bad after all.
Again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah. Without your help, our friends would have died in the hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunquei Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a custom silk banner.
I want to join Yunquei Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
We could definitely use a clean up.
Hang on! Calm down!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Yushun's face turns pale. Coughing fit overwhelms her and she seems to stumble. The crowd starts to panic. Is this the technique?
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little worked up. All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunquei Summit need their rest. We can thank them properly later.
After the excited workers leave, Yinchuan finally returns to normal. The startled Yunquei Summit members return to Suiban Temple to rest.
Oh, everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists
Yeah, they're
have
still
their
around.
roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry.
A season
we won't
beginning.
Sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Meow.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunque Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Yunque Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Yunque Peninsula. But thanks to you, Porcelumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management.
Can you invest in some capital to getting a real tie, not a weird ring thing like that?
I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
He's still a businessman.
You're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunque Summit. I hope we will have another chance to cooperate with each other.
I hope you don't become an
I hope you
enemy.
don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunque Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Ishwan Shifu. You, and everyone from Yunque Summit, have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunque Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy. He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
The IPC would welcome
Let
him.
We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exaltus base to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltus were really planning.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
I wonder when we'll get to see the mayor.
Investigation has finally wrapped up.
We've heard his voice for a long while, but still never seen
Know
him.
where Belle's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufo. Belle and I believe that as long as we keep at it, we'll eventually get to the truth.
Yeah. Right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later, one step at a time.
We're still just getting started with this whole journey. I went to be before, like, had to be going over like some stuff in the game before, and where was it? Here, I believe. Yeah. Check out that little picture. Isn't that so cute? Some sort of just picture from the past. I was just really didn't expect to see that. Just like looking through this stuff. But yeah, such a nice little picture of their past. Get to see just the tiniest bit of what Helios Academy looked like.
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Yunque Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo, it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Yunque Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Wasn't it something along the lines of wanting everyone to live inside the hollows and just turn the whole world into one giant hollow, basically?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out, step by step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Hear, hear. Meanwhile, deep within the Lemnian Hollow, the gathering continues. Oh boy.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't
Whoa.
necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it.
Oh god.
My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it.
Oh, you bastards. You bastards!
The plan can proceed.
It's getting late, Wise. You should get some rest. A lot's happened these past couple days. Let's get some rest and unwind. Ah. Those bastards just can't let sleeping the dead rest. Man, this is really... What a great season start. This has been fantastic. But yeah, that finishes up this first little introduction. But man... That's just gross of them to do. Now they're reviving themselves through this stuff. That is just real freaky. What the heck even was that? Like they just threw those little orbs they had, but I guess those orbs were just sort of byproduct left over from whatever they're trying to do to like keep the self-revival going. Man. I'm so looking forward to what else this season has in store. Let's see, start making those. Yeah, it's a slow process with this one, it seems like. I'm making progress, but it's whatever. Wonder what other locations we'll have in store for here. I already did see some like little drip marketing for like some next characters coming up. Didn't seem like too much for now. Oh, so you can keep little items here. That's interesting. Really, there's not a lot to go off with this picture. What if the Exaltists, like... What if they revived Carol themselves through that method? And that's like where this picture is. They revived Carol through that thing, and then just started doing... or using her for something. But I suppose for now... guess something I can do now... I can start building up those last little bits for each one. Now that I fought the bosses and special enemies. So let's go ahead and do that.